In this video, I want to demonstrate importing some points using station offset. So here's a simple format of a station offset file. I've got the point number, I've got the station value, and I've got the offset value and a description. They're comma separated. It's just in a simple text file. And also want to have them labeled so when they come in, and that's all going to be based on feature definitions. So if I go over here to the feature definitions, take a look at my annotation groups under plan, under point. Here's an annotation group called point name and description. If I look at that by managing it, you can see if I fit view here, it's going to label the point name and the point description. And it's going to create that from a text favorite that's been set up, point name and description. That will read the name of the point and the description and place it, the name on top, the description on the bottom. It's going to label it with text using some default setup plain label symbology. And that's about it for that. And so there's a feature definition under point that I'm going to be using. So if I look at that, it's using a point feature symbology called bore hole default. And that will look like this. So we'll go down to feature symbology, point. Look at that real quick. And that is pulling the annotation group I just showed you, point name and description. All right, so now I just want to import those points. So we do that under geometry, import, export, import horizontal geometry from ASCII, import horizontal points from ASCII. Locate horizontal element for station offset method. So I need to locate my alignment. Reset if you didn't need station offset method. Select my text file. And I'm going to create a new text import settings file where I can kind of define what I want. So file format, you can see it right in the file. The first line that I'm going to import is line 1, so that's to the end of file. Columns, I've got a comma separated file, so you can see it splits it out. And then I just need to set the first column, that would be the name. The second column would be the station. The third column would be offset. And the fourth column would be the description. And then my filters, do I want to filter anything out? And so I'm not really filtering anything out at this point, so I'm good to go. I hit finish. It's going to save this off as a separate file so I can reuse it again and again. So I'll just save that off, except the default name in this case. So you can see it there in the top. And then of course the points that I'm bringing in, I want to assign them a feature definition. I just showed you the ones that I want to use with all my annotation set up the way I like it. So I'm going to bring them all in as borehole. And I'm going to import and close. And you can see I've brought in my points. There's 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 points. And if I just select them, put them in a group here, and go over to drawing production, I can have them annotate. So annotate those elements. It'll read whatever annotation group is assigned. And it'll put, like we saw in the preview, when I manage the annotation group, the name of the point and a description. Name, description, name, description.